Young playing it smart. No, we're underway here. Kirk Obey grabs the feet of Julian Young, pulls it back out, and Steve Arsenault going to town now. Referee Brian McKay issuing a warning.
If he's not careful, if he's not careful, he will get evicted. Oh, we're gonna see some
super kick.
Come on.
Down goes Kirk Obey.
That's what you get, boys. That's what you get.
Into the corner with a huge splash. Going for a third. No, reversed by Steve Arsenault. He catches him. Oh, huge kick to the chest by Steve Arsenault. Julian Young caught by a running drop kick from the floor. Oh, devastating forearm. Julian, with his own momentum, came across that top rope and ran into nothing but a forearm. Devastating superplex. Julian showing Steve Arsenault how it's done. He's going for that top rope. Misses with the elbow.
Nobody home.
Last week, Steve Arsenault said he had that scouted. Going for a zigzag, misses it. Oh, Kirk Obey. Kirk Obey, huge, nails him from behind. Referee Brian McKay calling for the bell.
Ring the bell. This is just ridiculous.
Just to let you know, Julian, if Kirk Obey thinks he's going to stick his nose in your business, no. Both him and Steve are going to have to deal with the two of us.
Shane Stevens!
He said he'd have us back. Here he is.
And he's carrying a kendo stick. Julian,
He's a loser. He's a loser.
Celebrating now. Shane Stevens was right.
No!
I knew it.
Are you kidding me?
I knew it all along.
Shane Stevens levels Julian Young with that kendo stick. Julian Young is in trouble here. A zigzag from at least 6 feet in the air.
Dragon X, the X Dragon. We got the X Fist Beast, and we have X-rated Steve Arsenault. The 3 exiles of this company now are exiled.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Bell TV 1. Julian Young taking on one of my favorite people. 1/3 of Exile. He is the X-Dragon Shane Stevens, and he is going to take Julian Young to task. Julian Young doesn't know what he's getting into, and that's right, Shane Stevens is on his way out to ringside. He's on his way out to the ring, and he is without his Kendo Shima, which is just wrong. Where is his Kendo Shima? That is my question. I heard out back earlier that he said he does not need it to defeat Julian Young here tonight, Daddy. Right? Right? That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined at the commentary table by Mr. Brian Langell. Langell?
Yes, Chris.
Shut up! Shane Stevens looking as good as ever. He is in fantastic shape, and I'm going to tell you right now, Julian Young can do all the push-ups and kip-ups and sit-ups and spinny flips that he wants. Shane Stevens has got his number here tonight, Langell.
Exile has had an upper advantage over Julian Young numerous times this season, Rockstar, but I mean, I have to go with Julian Young. The bell has rung. We are underway on our opening match on Unstoppable.
See your t-shirts. Go to the merch stand. Go to the merch stand. Exile!
Whereas the crowd is definitely behind Julian Young. They love him here in Bathurst. Again, the crowd giving it to Shane Stevens.
Julian Young placating to the plebeians in this audience once again. I'll tell you right now, I don't mean to pontificate, Langell, but I like alliteration.
Thank you, Rockstar. We're about to get underway. Here we go in the middle of the ring.
Beautiful collar and elbow tie-up. Look at that, look at that.
Shane Stevens taking advantage early, going after that wrist.
I'm going to analyze a little bit here, Langell. I'll tell you right now, the arm wringer is such a simple move, but it can easily propagate a serious shoulder injury and a serious elbow injury if you're not careful, which Shane Stevens always is, so I know he's safe.
Of course. Julian Young reverses it. Now Shane Stevens in trouble. The same thing Rockstar was talking about earlier. Kip up by Shane Stevens. No, thrown down by Julian Young.
You see that? Fistful of hair.
I did not
What
see a fistful of
scumbag.
hair.
I do not like Julian. He's just jealous. That's what that is. That's hair jealousy.
Hair jealousy. Brian McKay in there making sure that everything is legal, which it is. Shane Stevens back to his feet, taken immediately back down by Julian Young. Shane Stevens saying that he pulled the hair. I didn't see it. Brian McKay checking with Julian Young. I'm pretty sure Julian's going to deny it.
You know, I'm excited for tonight. I've got lots of liquid here, right here on IHW Unstoppable. I have lots of things to drink. Langell, did you grab a water?
I did.
Good. Is it the poison one?
I'll tell you in a couple minutes.
Don't worry about it.
Shane Stevens out to the crowd asking them to support the idea that Julian Young pulled the hair, and
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
right.
believe he did.
He did. It was a fistful of hair. As the Julian Young's MO is to pull the hair. It's disgusting.
It's the hair jealousy again, right?
Yes.
Julian Young now doing sit-ups while he's waiting for Shane Stevens to return. The phenom
he
of
is.
fitness in under the bottom rope. Shane Stevens back in the ring. We are back underway. Oh, kick to the midsection.
Right to the bread basket, as they say.
Shot to the back. Julian Young down to
it's a
one
beautiful
knee.
thing.
Shane Stevens now with a go behind. Reversed by Julian. Throws him down. Julian Young absolutely embarrassing Shane Stevens. Now paintbrushing the back. No, now to the slap in the ribs.
Yeah, it's Julian Young and his usual garbage disrespect tactics.
Side headlock by Julian Young. Shane Stevens with nowhere to go.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. Don't discount Shane Stevens. He always has somewhere to go.
A head noogie here by Julian Young.
What other kind of noogie is there?
Shots trying to get out of it. Shots to the midsection. Fires Julian across
Don't
the
ignore
ropes.
me.
Shoulder block. Down goes Shane Stevens. Julian Young in control.
That's a
Reversal.
lie.
Shane Stevens rolling up. Count at two. Another count at two. This is going back and forth early, Rockstar. Julian Young trying to bridge out. He does. He bridges out at the count at two.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. You're going to see Shane Stevens turn this around any second now.
Backslide. Julian Young only for a count at two. Catches Shane Stevens again.
Oh, guess what? Good news, Langell.
What's that, Rockstar?
I just heard it in my earpiece. We're going to be joined a little bit later
Yes?
by a very good friend of mine.
Really?
And thank goodness that Shane was in here, otherwise this would never happen.
Shane Stevens out to the floor. Julian Young taking a water break. It's important to stay hydrated. That's what the Rockstar told me earlier.
Yep, you keep drinking that bottle of water you got there, Langell.
Shane Stevens complaining about the act. Julian Young now out under the bottom rope
Hey.
with a baseball slide.
Boom.
Caught by Shane Stevens and driven his back right into that apron.
Basic, simple mistake by Julian Young. Julian Young came out all cocky, thought he knew what he was doing, and he didn't. He got hit, he got attacked, he got hurt, and that's what's going to keep happening the rest of this night.
Driven back first into that steel post. Julian Young is down. Shot to the back. Rolls Julian in under the bottom rope. Shane Stevens now going for that middle rope elbow. Hooks the leg. One, two. A count at two. This match continues. Shane Stevens complaining, saying it should have been three.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. Julian Young is going to lose.
Shane Stevens now in control, delivering chops to the, taking down the strap of the singlet.
We're having technical difficulties. We'll be right back.
Are you a fan of IHW? Do you need to know everything that's going on in innovative hybrid wrestling? To be the first to know about upcoming cards, matches, and shows, you need to be following us on social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter, and make sure you visit IHW.ca for all your innovative hybrid wrestling news and info.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on commentary, IHW Unstoppable.
Julian Young in trouble. Shane Stevens taking full advantage, draping that throat over the middle rope. Fires off the ropes. Julian Young trying for a sunset flip. Shane Stevens having none of it. Drives his feet right into the chest, Rockstar. That can knock the wind out of you.
It could. Well, not out of me. It's going to knock the wind out of Julian Young.
Count of two. Shane Stevens again going for the cover. This match continues, only a count of two. Shane Stevens now from behind with a reverse chin lock. Brian McKay saying it's legal. In there checking the action. Julian Young trying to get the crowd behind him. You can easily fade-o quick in a match like this, Rockstar.
Good.
Julian now shots to the midsection with his elbow, trying to get Shane Stevens to release the hold. There we go. Julian off the rope, fired over the top rope. Shane Stevens celebrating. Julian Young shakes his head, no, skins the cat. Julian from behind rolls up Shane Stevens. Just at the last second, count at 2.5. Oh, huge kick to the face. Caught him directly under the jaw, going for the cover, hooks the leg. Kicks out at the count of 2. Shane Stevens getting frustrated. Has to be wondering what it's going to take to keep Julian Young down at this point. Julian Young on his back. Shane Stevens looking like he has the answer. Julian struggling to get to his feet. He may have been knocked silly after that kick right under the jaw. Shane Stevens now closing in on his target. Has Julian Young. Julian now catches him. Shots to the stomach.
Had him by the tights.
Delivers a high knee.
Don't ignore me.
Again, another one of those educated feet by Shane Stevens. Again, under the jaw. Julian Young flat on his back. Shane Stevens calling for it, saying it's over.
I don't like this. Shane Stevens kind of pulling a Julian Young, although he didn't do it loudly like Julian Young. He didn't go, kick like Julian Young does. So that's, hey, yeah, kick him again. Kick him in his stupid, balding face.
Shane Stevens now grabbing Julian's water.
Oh, don't drink that.
The problems between Exile and the IHW Originals has been happening all year, Rockstar.
What are you talking about?
The problems between, oh, devastating, spits right in the face. What disrespect, but ducks the kick. Julian now with chops.
It woke him up. Who would have thunk it? All it would take would be a bath to wake up Julian Young. Well, I guess he's going to shower every day now.
He's fired up after that standing drop kick. Catches him, pulls him out to middle of the ring, ducks the enziguri. Julian hooking both legs. No, he can't get a hold of it. Didn't get out. No, he's got him cinched up again. No, Shane Stevens trying to get out of this.
Shane Stevens fighting us like no one's ever fought it before.
He's seen this before. He knows what's coming and does it. Whoa! Count it 2.
I want to say great scouting by Shane Stevens. Knew exactly how to get out of that pendulum stretch, and he did.
I got to give him credit. That was impressive. We see multiple people caught by that decision. Speaking of caught,
Master suplex.
here we go. Devastating suplex by Julian Young. Lays out Shane Stevens.
I would like to say that I'm impressed by that.
Julian in the
I'd
corner.
like to, but I'm not.
Misses with the elbow. Wasted too much time. Shane Stevens now.
Julian Young, the king of wasting time. Whoa, Blue Thunder.
Blue Thunder bomb. At the last second, Julian Young kicks out. This match continues.
I'll tell you right now, Daddy, I've never done a Blue Thunder bomb. I've done some Blue Angels, no Blue Thunder bombs.
Come on,
Fantastic
Rockstar.
move. What?
This is
Nothing wrong
serious.
with lighting a fart on fire.
Shane Stevens now pointing that he's going upstairs to the high rent district.
Coming up later tonight, the IHW Championship is on the line, Langell.
It is champion Riddick Stone defended against challenger Remy Petit right here on Unstoppable.
And I have such a surprise for you.
Julian Young has caught Shane Stevens. Fires him off the middle rope.
Julian Young couldn't catch a cold, Langell.
Chopped by Julian Young, now going back up after Shane Stevens. Calling for a superplex. This is a high-risk move, Rockstar. We've seen accidents from here before. Huge super kick by Julian Young.
Uh-oh.
He's going for the 5-point buster. If he hits it, it's over.
Oh!
5-point buster by Julian Young.
Look at him, fistful of tights. Look, he's got him by the tights, Langell. Disgusting. That's disgusting. He had a fistful
Here
of
is
tights.
your winner.
Stop announcing
Julian Young.
Stop it. Stop it. Just stop.
Do you want one place where you can find podcasts all about your favorite topics? Video games, pro wrestling, comic books, pop culture. Then you need to head over to tpcnetwork.com to get all these podcasts and more. Check us out at tpcnetwork.com. This contest is for the IHW Heavyweight Championship and is scheduled for one fall.
Ladies and gentlemen, Remy Poutine getting in the ring. Fun fact, those beads are actually made of Skittles.
It was nice of him to stop eating long enough to actually come and do a match.
Well, that's why they're made of Skittles, so he can get a mid-match snack.
I get dibs on the gravy on his fingers.
I think he has dibs on the gravy on his
Yeah.
fingers. Another fun fact about Remy Poutine, he's never ever not tried to turn something into gravy.
That's right.
It's an amazing thing.
He dips his gravy in gravy. Now this is what a wrestler's supposed to look like. Look at him.
If you just give me, I just have to do this just once. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He is a walking mountain, a human monolith. He is walking granite. He is living steel. He is none other than the icon of destruction, your reigning and defending innovative hybrid wrestling heavyweight champion. He is Riddick Stone.
And he has never tasted poutine.
Definitely not. Although some might drip in his mouth off of.
Yeah, he might get a little taste tonight. Look at that. That's what a wrestler's supposed to look like.
I'm the Predator, and I'm on top of the food chain here.
You're not wrong.
Cheer him, you dirty Acadians.
IHW Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from DM New Brunswick, weighing in at 300 pounds, Remy Petit.
Proof that the Subway diet doesn't work.
And his opponent is the reigning, defending IHW Heavyweight Champion from Fall River, Nova Scotia, weighing in at 287 pounds.
I don't think that belt's going anywhere tonight.
I almost guarantee it.
Don't blink, you might miss this.
Let me tell you something. I have it on good authority, and I'm sure you were traveling with Mr. Stone on your way here. I don't know if both of you would fit in the car, but...
Well, our driver makes sure we have lots of room.
Fantastic. And I'll tell you right now, I hear it on good authority that Riddick Stone stopped a Miramichi on his way here and won yet another powerlifting competition. He stopped in Miramichi, New Brunswick, and he lifted 47 drunk Irishmen. Here it is, Langell. I'd like to say I'm happy to have you back, but that would be a dirty, rotten lie. Say hello to my close personal friend, Brody Steele. We do Tai Chi and we drink chai tea together. It's all good.
Welcome to the announce table, Mr. Steele.
Thank you, Brian.
This matchup for the IHW Heavyweight Championship.
We've been through this already.
As I told Chris, don't blink, you might miss this. What you're looking at is a wrestler and just some guy.
Remy Petit, an IHW original with a championship opportunity here. Tie up in the middle of the ring, we are underway. Test of strength early.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. The only opportunity that Remy Poutine has in this match is to go home early.
Well, if he survives the match, I'll consider him victorious. That would be a good result for him.
He'll have a hard time without his mid-match nap that he usually takes.
Would you stop, Rockstar? Quick jabs by Remy Petit.
I have to give Petit credit. He does move well for a man of his girth.
He does.
You're not wrong.
He's got some speed behind him.
Well, it helps when you have to grease yourself up to get through doors.
Rockstar, come on now. He's the challenger for the IHW Championship, so show some respect.
Nope.
Huge right hand by Riddick Stone and another Remy Petit fired into the corner. And Riddick Stone doesn't move. Remy Petit came out of that corner, a house of fire, and Riddick Stone stood there. The vertical base of Riddick Stone.
Riddick Stone has worked out more today than Remy Petit has in his entire life. This isn't a fair fight.
You're right, it's not.
This is one man who takes his job seriously and another guy who takes his eating seriously.
Comes off the ropes, and again, the champion does not move. Riddick Stone telling the crowd he's the man. He is the reigning defending IHW champion.
Let's get this clear, Langell.
Yes,
He's the
Rockstar.
reigning and defending IHW heavyweight champion.
Huge spear by the champion.
He's stronger and smarter.
You are right, sir. I have to say, Riddick Stone looking fantastic in some new gear tonight.
He does indeed.
Right hands forcing the challenger into the corner. Riddick Stone in control, fires the big man across. Devastating clothesline.
That ring just slid a foot. Ring
It did.
just slid a foot when he went into the corner.
Count of two.
He's going to have to do it on the other side to get it to go back
That's
to where it's
right,
supposed to be.
Well, he could just power lift it and put it back. It's fine.
Well, it's off center with the lights now. He can just throw him into the other corner.
Devastating shots by Riddick Stone on Remy Petit. Now pushes him into the corner.
People blowing their air horns trying to get Remy Petit. He's just thinking it's the dinner bell.
Now using that boot as a weapon.
What are you supposed to use it for?
Mr. Steele, while you're here, if you were in this matchup, what would your strategy be against someone, as like Remy Petit, the challenger for the IHW
Well, it would be already
Championship?
over if it was me wrestling Remy Petit. I just would have slammed him like that and pinned him, and then I'd go eat the rest of his pizza.
Devastating slam
Is your
by the
appetite
champion.
that big?
Well, trust me, if he's been at it, there's not much left.
He's got the second helping out back. That's why he's trying to finish this off so quick.
Riddick Stone showing off his strength, and it's undisputed. One of the most powerful men in IHW, taking nothing away from our broadcast
this,
partner,
another
Brody
one.
Steele. And another
Lifts him like
body
a
slam.
giant fat baby.
He's one of the most strong men in professional wrestling, not just IHW.
Definitely.
That guy's a world-class lifter. 600-pound bench press, 700-pound squat. He freaks people out at the gym.
See, I take his word for things. You saying he lifts half a, herd of cattle in a
Brody
barn.
Steele was there.
Okay, I'm just saying.
He took a bite out of one of their backs.
Sounds more
You
credible.
might see it on the drive back.
Riddick Stone in control. Remy Petit trying to get the crowd behind him, trying to get back into this match.
He's not allowed in Mammoth Point, Nova Scotia anymore because he ate one of them.
Riddick Stone.
And he thought he was a cannibal when he was eating it.
Elbows
that
to
was
the
just his
stomach.
pre-workout.
Breaks the hold, comes off the ropes. Caught by the big man and dropped immediately in the center of the ring. Going for the cover.
1, 2.
All over.
Oh.
What? Come on, Brian McKay.
Remy Petit kicks out. This match continues.
Brian McKay has been going to night school. Obviously not enough yet.
They don't get to 3 till next week.
No.
We could be in for a long night then, gentlemen.
He counted to 10 earlier, and Banana was in there for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why.
Fires his head into the turnbuckle. And now delivering forearms, devastating forearms in the corner. Remy Petit with nowhere to go. Riddick Stone is actually trying to keep him on his feet by holding him there.
He's going to leave a grease spot.
Brian McKay gets in and breaks
Kill
it
him.
up.
Kill the ref too. Kill the ref too.
He deserves it.
Brian McKay issuing a count of 4, telling Riddick Stone he will disqualify him on 5. And again, Riddick Stone right back into the corner. Remy Petit being used as a punching bag. The challenger has been completely laid out. Brian McKay's been thrown into the ropes.
That's right. Show him who's
Decimate
boss.
him. Oh, come on.
Referee calling for the bell.
You got in his way. You don't get in the way of a semi. You don't get in the way of Riddick Stone. It's
Riddick
not that
Stone,
hard.
I believe Riddick Stone has been disqualified.
Kill him. Who's this?
What is going on here? Oh, come on.
The Maritime Express, Marco Estrada in going after Riddick Stone.
What's
Brody
he doing
Steele
here?
just left the
There,
announce
now-
table.
Now we're up for no good.
Brody Steele now in the ring. Marco Estrada being destroyed in the corner.
Get him. Eat his soul.
Huge boot by Brody Steele. Can
Marco Estrada.
anybody stop?
Marco Estrada, one of Brody Steele's first students.
Here comes Marcus Burke. He's got a shovel, rock star.
That's for all this garbage here in Bathurst. What is going on in here? Let me tell you something. Brody Steele needs to put an end to this right now.
The winner of this contest as a result of a disqualification, Remy Petit!
Come on! Maritime Express wants a mic, Langell. Give him a mic.
No, not tonight! Bathurst, you want to see a tag team match?
Brian,
I said, Bathurst, do you want to see a tag team match?
No! No!
So, it's going to be the Maritime Express against you two jabronis. And I promise you that Marco is gonna stick that where the sun don't shine.
That's disgusting! go!
Do you want it right now? 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 Well, we don't care what you want. You are only lowlives from Bathurst. You don't tell men like this what to do. We call the shots. But you know what? We're not done beating you guys up. Well, we're done beating him up. We're not done beating you two up. It's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Innovative Hybrid Wrestling Unstoppable right here on TV1. This is Rockstar Chris Cole for Brian Langell. Check us out, IHW.ca.